Graham baby here, so welcome in. Thanks for joining, and let me get a giveaway started so everybody can get in. All right, giveaway is running, and I have your choice of batik or felted wool. Let me know when you win if you want felted wool or batik. Oh, you're watching in Idaho with Cindy's mom. Aw, that's sweet. Hello, Shirley. Welcome. All right, so I've got the batik or felted wool. Tell me what you want when you win.
Is that in Canada?
And welcome in. Is Idaho in Canada? Bert wants to know if Idaho's in Canada. Wink, wink. All right. We have felted wool today. We have quilt kits. We have stash bundles. We have, what else? Oh, I have lots of homespun. And then this whole top shelf is batik that we have, and then I've got a little stack of some Civil War that we still have, so lots of good stuff. She said hi. Aw, nice. All right, let's do let's start with a smaller thing, which is patterns, because I have a thing of patterns here that I haven't gone through lately. And I thought it would be fun to sell some of these patterns. So this one is Patchwork Rendezvous, featuring fabrics from Savon Bouquet by Verna Mosquera for Free Spirit. It makes a...
No, wait, that's a Patchwork Rendezvous. That's a perfect name for an 80s girl band.
82 by 82 using jelly cakes is what it says. That's really cute. So let's see if anyone wants a pattern, quilt pattern, and we'll start with that and move on to other stuff as we get people in the show. If you have anything in the show that you want to pre-bid on, let us know.
Totally making a girl band named Patchwork Rendezvous.
All right, so here we go. Cute pattern that has that neat design. Sue's Goose Designs. And that is running for a cute pattern. And then we will, and I'm going to go down in time after this one. We'll run a couple more patterns and then start taking requests. So that one is going to go to, it looks like Candy is taking that nice pattern. Thank you so much. Carolyn Stitches. Oh, Carolyn, I said Candy. Carolyn, this one is a really nice runner Let Freedom Ring, 15 by 33.
Carolyn.
Perfect pattern for this year, 250 year celebration, going down to 10 seconds. And that is a really cute table runner pattern, Let Freedom Ring. And it says it takes one charm pack or 34 5-inch squares. So you can do this one with a charm pack.
No takers.
No takers. All right. Here is one for a flower patch, approximately 62 by 82, 74 by 94 if you add borders. Flower patch. That one's cute. And this one was one produced by the quilt shop that she used to work with. Quilts, etc. So if someone wants that nice pattern, 2 different size options depending on whether you put borders or not. And that's going to Granny Coco. Thank you for your first purchase. Very nice pattern. And let's see. How about this one that is called Starry Night?
Granny Coco.
Starry Night. It is a 92 by 92. And it is 12-inch to 12.5 blocks. And then you've got your nice surround and borders. Very nice. Starry Night. That one is running 10 seconds if someone wants that nice pattern with those beautiful blocks. That one is running 92 by 92. And that's going to Carolyn Stitches. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Carolyn.
How about this one that is Thanksgiving Skinnies? These are the runners that are made that are 14.5 by 28. So they're thin, cute runners. These are Thanksgiving runners. Here we go. Cute projects to use up some of your fall stash. We're getting a winner.
The winner is Mrs. My
Fent.
Oh,
Congrats. Mrs. Smith is getting the to pick the giveaway. All right, no one on that pattern. All right, do you want wool, felted wool, or batik? Tell me first, and then I'll let you pick one of the pieces that I have.
This is Mrs.
Felted
Smith.
wool or batik, Mrs. Smith?
Batik.
Batik. All right, so I've got 3 pieces. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. Which would you like?
Number 3.
Number 3 coming to you. That's a pretty piece.
Coming to you.
All right.
On a dust road. Congrats, Mrs. Smith.
How about this one? Is a 30 by 36 smaller wall hanging quilt, and it is one that you embroider, and it has the embroidery templates in there for these pretty herb garden patterns. So if someone here loves to do embroidered blocks, this is running Herb Garden 30 by 36. Pretty quilt pattern. And that is going to go to Saint Laurie. Congrats. Coming your way. And we'll do a couple more, and then we'll move to some of the other stuff. This is actually a booklet that is called Mostly Table Runners 3, a collection of 16 classic patterns, calico print works. So it's a nice little soft bound booklet that has a bunch of table runner patterns in it. Let me weigh it really quick, and we'll run that if someone wants that. All right, that one weighs 8 ounces. And here we go. We're going to run that for a $3 start. If someone nice wants this nice little booklet, Calico Print Works. Lots of table runner patterns in there. Nice booklet. And Laurie's taking that. Nice. We just got a raid from, let's see, Carol Coe. Let's see. Carol Coe, I think, is who it says. Let me look. We missed it. Sorry about that. Yes, Carol Coe, or Carol Clow. Thank you so much for the raid.
Thank you, Carol.
Hand me your phone and I'll pull up her profile and we'll get another giveaway started. So another giveaway is running for your choice of felted wool or batik samples. And Carol Clow. I keep saying it wrong.
There is a Carol Coe out there.
Here we go.
Long time customer.
Just pinned her in chat again. Everyone, please give her a follow. And here is her profile. And she is darling. I've been in your shows before. You're a hoot. And she has a show scheduled tomorrow at 12:30. Can everyone bookmark that? Fabric Treasures and Cozy Vibes. And then on the 10th, Fabric and Panel Show with Carol and Ashley. Please give her a follow and bookmark those shows. Thank you so much for that raid. Awesome. All right, let's move on to some other stuff. Another thing I keep forgetting to run, where did I put it, is
Run, Forrest,
I
run.
don't know where I put it.
Is that what you're forgetting about run?
What's that? Oh, I put it back
Forrest,
here.
run.
No, I have all these. So this whole bin are stash bundles that we're going to run today. But this is the thing that I keep forgetting, and I wanted to run it first so I don't forget. And this is a little stack of hexies that are pre-cut with the paper templates in there, and then there's some extra fabric and some strips, and it says Hexagon Fall Wool Table Topper. So she had this pre-cut into hexes to make a table topper. And let me show you. I don't have the one that we sold because I sold it, but she had one pre-made that was like this. And there's not a pattern, but you just connect all these little hexagons, and then you can do applique or with the wool, felted wool on it, or whatever you want. And let me see if I can find. Well, I'll see if I can find the picture of the one that we sold already that was similar to this, if you want to see it. But if someone would love to have these, and some of them are cotton and some of them are felted wool, so it's a mixture. And then some are squares still, and then here's your paper templates and everything in there, and then, you know, piece them together. And she made it into kind of a circular style table topper, like table centerpiece. And it had wool applique on it, really cute. And I don't have a pattern with this, but you can, you know, use it how you like. This weighs 8 ounces. And, you know, just some pre-cuts in there. And I'm going to start this for $5 if someone would like to have that. And I'll try and find a picture of the one that we already sold that she made. So you've got your, you know, paper templates, a bunch of squares, and a bunch of pre-cut, and then a little bit of some felted wool templates for applique in there. Thank you for your bids. And that is going to St. Laurie. Congrats. That's coming your way. All right. And then another thing I have that I've had sitting around for a while and keep forgetting to run it is these Cape Facet shot cotton wovens. So do I have anyone in here that loves these? They're so beautiful and colorful, and you can do amazing stuff. It kind of has a cantha vibe to it, which is really in right now. And they're just a bunch of pieces. So what I would do is make a couple of bundles of pieces and sell them together. So this one's a fat quarter, and then this one looks like it's also a fat quarter. So if I do 2 fat quarters together of these Cape shot cottons, let me pull up that listing. So here's 2 fat quarters of Cape shot cottons. Look how pretty those are. And they're a woven, and they're usually either plaids or stripes, and they have an interesting design and feel.
Merlot,
make really cool stuff out of them. Thank you. Those are coming to you.
Thank you, Merlot.
All right, this piece is a pre-cut half yard. Oh, we're getting a winner. Winner. Kiki May. Congrats. Would you like wool or batik? Wool or batik as your prize. Batik. All right, I've got these 2 pieces, 1 or 2. Similar colors, but different designs. 1 or 2. Really pretty. These are little sales rep samples. Number 2 coming to you. Thank you for being here. All right, so this is a pre-cut Cape shot cotton half yard. All right, so we're going to run that. Here we go. That's running. Beautiful colors in there. You've got some mustards, purples, beautiful colors in that half yard of Cape shot cotton. And that is going to Pick and Rejoice.
Pick and Rejoice.
Thank you. All right, and then we've got this piece.
Thank you, Pick and Rejoice.
That is a fat quarter. And this piece that is a fat quarter. So these are 2 different fat quarters. Look at the colors on this one. And then this is beautiful too with the teals. All right, 2 fat quarters, Cape shot cotton that's running. You get both of those. Really pretty stripe wovens. And Pick and
Pick and
Rejoice is taking those
Rejoice.
down. Thank you.
Thank
Here
you, Pick and
is
Rejoice.
another set of 2 fat quarters. We've got some oranges and some reds. Really pretty stripes in multi sizes. Really pretty. Those 2 fat quarters are running. Cape shot cottons. And those are going to Pick and Rejoice.
Pick and Rejoice.
All right, this piece is a pre-cut half. Let me make sure it's got a half. Yep, this one's about 19-inch half yard. That one is running. Beautiful cave. Oh, I like that one. That is beautiful colors. Pre-cut half yard. Cave shot cotton going to, let's see, that one went to Merlot. Congrats, that's yours. All right, here is another one. Ooh, I love this one too. Look at the colors on that one. This one is a 20-inch half yard, a little bit bigger than a half yard. That is running. Beautiful woven Cape shot cotton. Pick and Rejoice is in and takes that one.
Pick and Rejoice.
Thank you. Here is another one. Love these colors. Got lots of pink in there. This one is 18.5-inch half yard. That is running. That is pretty. Beautiful colors in there. Mauves, pinks, blues, greens. Thank you for your bids. And that is going to Pick and Rejoice. Thank you. Get that one folded the way it was.
Thank you, Pick and Rejoice.
Look at this one. Okay, this one I think is a full yard. Let's see. Yeah, that one's a full yard. Beautiful greens. So we're going to run that one. Get that one started. Full yard is running of that beautiful green.
I like totals.
Beautiful limes, and Merlot is taking that one. Thank you. Last piece is this one. This is a very classic pattern. This is a gorgeous piece. This one is 2 yards. Does anyone want the full piece for 20, or should I run it in 2 separate yards?
What say ye?
$20 for the full piece or 2 separate yards. Anyone want the whole 2-yard piece? Speak up and I'll run it that way. Otherwise, running by the yard for 10. All right, no one's speaking up. All right, here we go. Here is the first yard running. Beautiful plaid mix. Cape shot cotton. And Pick and Rejoice is taking the first yard. Anyone else want the second yard of this beautiful cape woven? That's just what they call it because it's the way they weave it. It kind of has a peppery look. There's something in the term that they use to make this type of cotton. I don't know. I'd have to look it up to give you a better answer than that, but that's what they call it. All right, and then this is a beautiful piece of out of print Philip Jacobs. I had 2 yards. I have 1 left. And this is the original Rowan Westminster, not the Free Spirit. This is the Philip Jacobs called Pom Pom Dahlias. And this is a full yard of that.
Pom Pom Dahlias?
Pom Pom Dahlias.
I knew her in high school. She was a cheerleader.
And I've just got the 1 yard piece. I feel like you need a yard of this. It is a large scale, gorgeous print. Although a lot of people do amazing things with little pieces of even these larger scale prints.
Merlau
And Merlau is taking that. Good get. Beautiful piece coming your way. All right. So that was that bin. Yay.
Merlau.
All right, let's do some of these stash bundles. Starting out first with this little stack I found of 28 squares that are 7-inch square. And I would say this leans patriotic. Wouldn't you say that? Lots of cute stuff in here. It looks to me like they're from similar lines. So you've got, that one's got a little dot, and then you've got some marble red. So you've got mostly those two prints, marble red and this one that has the little dots on it.
Yeah, BBSD, we missed the
yeah.
woven.
I just had those few shot cottons and then that one Philip Jacobs piece. All right, so if someone would love this little stack of squares, 7-inch pre-cut squares, I'm gonna run it. There we go. Patriotic stars, and then these cute flower power in patriotic colors, and then we've got a little bit of this cream dot that's really cute, and the red marble. All right, no one needs those. Okay. All right, stash builder bundles. These are so these are all pieces that are either a 1/4 yard, a fat quarter, or possibly a 1/3 yard. And then there may be some pieces that are in between those, but I don't think most of these had. There might be a few fat 8s in some of the bundles that have more than 3 pieces. There's also a small possibility that I missed some that have a little cutout of them, but for the most part, anything scrappy I took out. So these are all big, you know, either fat quarter, 1/4 yard, or 1/3 yard pieces. And I'm running them for, you get $1 per piece. So $3 start on the ones that have 3. And then, you know, if it's 4 or more, $4. So stash builder bundles. This one has those 2 screen prints. And then this is a beautiful woven. And those definitely, this definitely leans Civil War. I think that one's actually a, nope, it's not a marked one. But I want to say that might be a Joe Morton. Anyway, here we go. You're getting all 3 pieces, stash builder bundles. So if you like these, you can get some really good deals, add some nice pieces to your stash. All right, and if those aren't going, we will, you know, we'll move on, but I have some nice bundles here. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3. These are all screen prints. I think that one is a Joe Morton. Here we go. That's running. If someone wants that bundle, those 3 pretty pieces. And again, it could be a fat quarter, it could be a 1/4 yard, and it could be a 1/3 yard, or something in between. Steph is taking that bundle.
Stephanie, bro.
So these are a really good deal for that. I mean, you can't buy a fat quarter these days for less than 4. So really good deals.
Pink.
Okay. Pinks, yeah, I might have a few. All right, so here's this bundle. I'll dig down in there and see if I have any pinks. So we've got this pretty blue, this yellow, and this really nice stripe. I think, yeah, these are all screen prints. So all screen prints. And that is running. And again, it could be a 1/4 yard, a fat quarter, or a 1/3 yard. Most of them that I've shown so far look like they were all fat quarters. Steph is taking that.
Takes that.
All right, let me see if I have anything in here that's pink. Here's one that's pinks that are all wovens. These are so pretty.
Hey, Lisa Duvall.
Beautiful check plaid. That one that has the stripe, ticking stripe, another ticking stripe. Those two are the same. Two of that, one of that, and one of that. $4 start. You get 4 pieces. Beautiful stash builder bundle. That's running. These are all wovens. And they're gorgeous. And Kiki is taking that
Kiki
bundle.
Bay.
Let's see if I see anything else with pinks in it.
Thanks, Keeks.
That's a popular color, so we probably sold a lot of the pinks. I don't know. Us gals that are quilters, a lot of us love pink. So, all right. I'm not seeing anything on the top here yet that we might dig down and find some. Here's a really nice bundle. Those 3 nice pieces. Here we go. That's running. Stash builder bundle. That's a really cute little floral. I love that piece. That's really cool. And this is a nice one. And those are going to Kiki. All right. Who wants quilt kits? We can come back to some of these. Anyone here for wovens or quilt kits? Tell me what you're here for. Felted wool wovens, quilt kits.
Quilt kits, I think.
Quilt kits. Kits. Okay. Got a couple of people for kits. All right. Awesome.
Okay.
I listed all the ones
Kit
that
Fox
we have
Kit Carson?
Left. So I pre-listed everything that we have left. I'm pretty sure. I might have missed some, but I'm pretty sure I got them all. All right. So let's start with let's start with this one. This is a vintage kit. It is called Under Wraps Mystery Quilt.
Hey, Dory, welcome in.
Let me get this one pinned. It makes a 56 by 80.
Hey, Prison House.
Here is your pattern and instructions. And they call it a mystery quilt because when you put it together, it reveals a pattern that you wouldn't normally see until you've got it all put together. And everything in here is pre-cut and labeled. See all the bags, everything's pre-cut, labeled. And your main print is folded inside out, but it's this beautiful lilac lattice. So it looks like this. And then you've got some lilac solid marble kind of look fabric, then some creams. So it's very cottagecore vintage look. It's super pretty. And again, everything's pre-cut and labeled for you. And then here's your pattern. The whole thing weighs, let's see, what did I have this one at? The whole thing weighs about 2 pounds, 13 ounces. And again, it makes a 56 by 80. All right, let's get that one running. Here we go.
Hey, welcome in, Jackie.
All right, so that one is running if someone's interested in that one. Nice lilac colors, creams, very cottagecore, vintage pattern, vintage fabrics. That's going to Carolyn Stitches.
Good get,
very
Carolyn.
Nice. That's coming to you. Congrats.
We should be able to fit that in a 5x7 envelope.
All right, this is beautiful. This was one that was made
Thank you, Carolyn.
As a like block of the month type deal. It has the original nice brochure pattern in here. It's called Round Robin, and it includes, the pattern includes sizes for a wall quilt and a bed quilt, and this is for the bed quilt. So bed quilt size, and all the months are there, 1 through 12. And see how I have 12 there, 1 is here. They're all there. The kits have all the fabric pre-cut in there. And then here's your original beautiful pattern. The bed quilt is 87 by 87. So very nice. And this has all the fabric for the top and borders. And let me get this one pulled up. Round Robin. Pinned. Let's see. The weight on this one is 4 pounds, 6 ounces. Oh, I was going to try and tell you what the fabric is on this. I think the pattern is by Bits and Pieces. And let me just peek at this big piece, because this is the main border that she had picked out, this gorgeous paisley. And it is by, let's see, Mary Ellen von Holt of Little Quilts for Henry Glass.
Mary Ellen von
So this
Holt,
piece is Henry Glass. And yeah, it's beautiful.
Nice German engineering.
So you've got all your pre-cut fabrics in there for each month. Let me put this back at the back so that it's in the right order. So this is a ton of fabric in this one. Let me see if I estimated on this one how much fabric on here in my description. Well, 4 pounds, 6 ounces, that's a lot of fabric. So here we go. That one is running, if someone wants this beautiful set called Round Robin. 4 pounds of fabric. All the kits for all the months are there, complete.
Carolyn
and
takes
Carolyn
that bad
is taking
boy.
that nice kit. Congrats.
Beautiful quilt in a beautiful designer case.
All right, that's coming to you.
Bag.
Designer case. All right, let's do, this one is a thimbleberry. That's a kind of a folk art style. Also a quilt of the month one. It makes an 80 by 102. And you have all 12 months here, and 6 of the months, the blocks are already done for you. So like here's the block for number 1 in its little folder. And I'm going to show you the what the pattern looks like for the finished. So here's, these are all little folders like this. And then here's what the completed quilt looks like. So there's your block that I just showed you. So very folk art style, super cute. And 6 of the blocks are complete for you already. So 80 by 102. Let me get this one started. Very nice thimbleberry. Comes in this little drawstring bag for you with all the months there, all the patterns. Beautiful thimbleberry going to Merlau. Congrats, that's coming to you. Nice get.
Thank you, Merlau. Burr.
All right, this is a really cool project, but you have to be someone who wants to embroider. Or you could possibly do the, if you don't want to embroider it, you could do the fabric stitch and witch type stuff, which I don't know. But these are, this is Crabapple Hill, called Salem Quilt Guild Quilty Campout, or Quilt Campout. And it's these adorable witches making their quilts at like a quilt guild camp out. So Salem Witch, and there are 12 blocks, and she has these all, because the way Crabapple Hill did their stuff is you would transfer the pattern onto your fabric, onto your muslin, and then color it and then embroider it. And so these are all transferred and colored, but not embroidered. And the fabric that she chose is a, it's not a muslin, it's actually a screen print that has a watermark look. So it's kind of cool. It looks kind of distressed. It's really fun.
Welcome in, Jacqueline. Welcome in.
So
Kay
I'm
West.
just going to
Welcome
show
in.
you some of these
Honey,
blocks. So all the blocks are here, all colored, ready to embroider. And then there, I don't have the any of the fabric for the additional blocks that you make for the surround. It's just the blocks for the embroidered panels. So that's what you get with this, and you get the whole set of patterns for it. But that's the quilt that it makes. Okay, so here's all your beautiful little
Crabapple
blocks ready to
Hill.
embroider. These are so stinking cute. And I've seen some of her stuff that she did with these Crabapple Hill stuff, and she also added beading and cute little embellishments, and you can really dress them up. They're super cute. So Crabapple, this project makes a 71.5 by 74.5 quilt. And here is all your pattern stuff and all those pre-printed colored blocks. And she did a process where she would seal them so they're ready to embroider. So if someone wants to take that on, it's a cute, super cute quilt with that fun
the Crabapple Hill
witch pattern. Let me know if you change your mind. I have it here and we can run it again. And then you'll need to use, you know, some of your fun Halloween color, black, orange, green, purple, whatever you want to use to make those additional blocks that are there in the patterns. All right, so that's that kit. This is the biggest kit that we have. And this, I actually calculated this, and I'm pretty sure there's enough fabric in here to make a full quilt plus 2 additional tops of this pattern that's in there. Okay. And so with that in mind, I actually have a second one of these patterns that I'm going to throw in, because this one has, it's all there, but it has all her notes and writing on it. And I have this same pattern in her pattern stash that I'm going to throw in. That way you'll have an additional one if you want to gift some of the fabrics for someone else to make the same quilt, because I'm pretty sure there's enough to make a second one. So let me find that really quick because I saw it a minute ago. And of course now I don't see it. Let's see. Let me get this pinned so you can be looking at it. So this kit is called Running Scared, and it's a Thanksgiving theme. And it comes with the Moda Turnover charm pack, which is this pre-cut triangles. And it also comes with a 5-inch charm pack from the collection, which you won't have extras of those, but you have a ton of extra of all the other fabrics. So lots of fabric in there. Okay, here's the pattern. So I'm going to throw that one in, this extra one that's not all marked up. So you'll get 2 of those. Kind of makes sense to put it all together. And these fabrics are so stinking cute. Let me put the camera down here. So here's your turnover. Here's your charm pack. And then here's all this fabric. And this also includes fabric for the back. So you've got the backing for at least 1 quilt, and then enough fabric to maybe make 1 or 2 more tops in here. So you're getting that plus 2 patterns. Let's get that one started. If someone's interested in that kit, there's, yeah, I estimated in here that there's about, let's see, 16 or more yards of fabric.
No takers.
In here. So, because I actually measured most of it. So 16 or more yards of fabric. All right, so I'm going to set those in there. Let me know if someone wants to rethink that, and we'll pull it up again. All right, this kit is called Delightful December, and the fabric and the design are by Sandy Gervais Moda. And I've got this one a little bit discounted, even though it has a ton of fabric, 8.5 yards plus all the pre-cut strips, because the pattern is this is going to take more of a seasoned quilter, because you've got a picture of the quilt, you've got the layout and some notes, but there's no like specific pattern. So, but everything's pre-cut, and then you have the fabric for the back. And this makes a, I couldn't decide. Oh yeah, I couldn't find anywhere where it says what size this makes. So that was the other down, is I don't know exact sizing. But you've got everything there, picture grid and notes about the strips and blocks. All right, so if someone wants to brave that, everything's all pre-cut. It's beautiful, beautiful Christmas fabric and kit. And that one is going to run, let's go right now. All right, and more than 8.5 yards of fabric in here, including that huge chunk for the back. And then that's the pattern she had in mind for this collection.
Bella, la
And Bella
Bella.
is going to take that. Congrats. Beautiful fabric. And yeah, if you're an experienced quilter and want to take that, or
Molto
just, you
bella,
know, do your
bella.
own thing. Congrats.
Thanks, Bella.
All right, so those are those kits. I have one more that is a felted wool kit that has this set of patterns that are for felted wool ornaments. And then there's some instructions, some templates, and then there's a bunch of pre-cut felted wool, and then this whole bag full of felted wool pieces that she had put together to go with these. So it makes these cute little hanging felted wool ornaments. You've got two different sets here, the tree ones and the rectangular ones that look like jars, like little upside down jars. What do you call those when they have the snow in them? Anyway, they're super cute. Snow globes, yeah. So that's the set. And this is buttermilk basin. So let me get that pulled up. And this bag weighs 1 pound 10 ounces, so it's a lot of wool in here. So if nothing else, you get some nice patterns and a lot of nice felted wool pieces. So if someone would like that, it is running. Cute set. And Susan Barr is going to take that.
Barr.
Thank you. Coming your way.
Thank you, Susan Barr.
All right, so that leaves us with just the two. Let me know if anyone's interested in those two. They're still listed in the auction tab that we can pull back up. All right, what is the vote? Felted wool, batik, or homespun woven types? What's the next thing people want to see? Vote in chat. Batik, felted wool, or the wovens. So we've got a vote for batik and a vote for homespun. Who's going to break the tie? Who's going to break the tie and tell us?
Well, we have
batik. We have two for batik.
3 batik.
Okay, 3 batiks. All right, let's do batik. Okay. I have some small bundles. We'll do those first. So these are fat quarter bundles where you get 3 like either coordinating or similar types. So 3 fat quarters of batik. Let me get that started. Oh, let me see what these weigh to make sure I can run them under small. Usually batiks are pretty lightweight, so I probably can. Yeah, I can. All right, so here we go. I'm going to do these at, we'll see how it goes. $5 start for 3 batik fat quarters. Okay, and these I know are fat quarters for sure. So those 3. Rhonda, thank you for your first purchase. All right, here's another set.
Thank you, Rhonda.
Of batik fat quarters.
Welcome to the club.
So 3 batik fat quarters are running. Someone wants that set. That set is going to Rhonda. Thank you. All right, I'm going to start in the buy it now, a flash sale. This is for mystery fat quarters. So it's going to be anything. It could be anything. I will look, if you have other stuff in your order, I will look at your order and try to give you something similar to what you have. Like if you didn't buy any batiks, I won't give you batik. If you did buy batiks, I'll probably give you batik, so on. Mystery fat quarters, flash sale, $1.50. So if you want to add some to your order or just get some, it'll all be nice stuff. That's what I can tell you. Okay. It will all be nice. I can't guarantee you'll love it, but it's a good deal. So get yourself some mystery fat quarters. All right, here's another batik fat quarter bundle. Let me get that started. All right, here we go. And these are fat quarters for sure. Beautiful greens with some neat designs on them. 3 fat quarters. And Steph is in. Those are coming to you.
Cha-Cha grabs that.
All right, these are kind of neutrals. This one has some pretty blue, green. This one's got some browns, tans, marbling. This one's really cool. It actually has quite a bit of color in it. So you get those 3. Batik fat quarter bundle. Here we go. That one's running. That's a beautiful set of batik fat quarters. And those are going to go to Rhonda.
Our Honda Sam.
All right, here is a...
Thanks, Rhonda.
Let's see. This looks like a pre-cut. Oh, this one is a fat quarter. So it was just folded different. So I didn't know it was. All right, so we've got that one. And then this looks like a fat 1/8. Yeah, a fat 1/8. So we're going to do this fat quarter and this fat 1/8 together. So that set. All right, here we go. Fat quarter in the maroon red, and then this fat 1/8. That is so pretty with that lacy look. Gorgeous. And those are going to Stephanie.
Bro.
All right, this one looks like a half yard. This is cool. It's kind of a flame look with the reds and oranges against the black, and it goes diagonal on there. And this one is a 19-inch half yard. So half yard batik. That's running if someone wants that one. Really cool diagonal design, reds, oranges on black. Half yard. That one is going to
Rhonda. Grabs that.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rhonda.
All right, this one is an odd size 16-inch with the fabric. And then this one is a fat 1/8 with some cutouts. And let's see, this one is a fat 1/8. All right, so you're getting 1, 2, and then this one's 16-inch width of fabric. Okay, so those 3 pieces. And my computer is not cooperating. Just a second, my computer is doing something weird. All right, that's running. If someone wants that nice bundle, fat 8 with some pieces missing, and a 16 width of fabric. And Rhonda is taking that. Thank you, Rhonda.
Thank you, Rhonda. Thank
I was like, wait, there's a song. I knew Bert would start singing it in my head. I was like, thank you, Rhonda.
Yeah. Actually, it's Help Me, Rhonda.
It is Help Me, Rhonda. Yep. All right. But it works with thank you too.
My hair, heart.
All right. That bundle's coming to you. All right. 1 sec. I need to fix my screen.
She was gonna be my wife,
It's
and I
doing
was
weird
gonna be
stuff.
her man. But she met another guy, came between us, and it ruined our plans. Oh, Rhonda, you caught my eye. And I'll give you lots of reasons
much better.
why.
Okay, sorry about that.
Help me, Rhonda.
All right, this
help
is a beautiful
me get her out
piece.
of my heart.
All right, this one is a,
Help
let's
me,
see,
Rhonda, help
10 and
me,
a half
Rhonda.
by width of fabric. This one is a fat 8. That's a cool design. It's got little, see the little blocks on it? It's a neutral. And this is gorgeous with yellows. Okay, so 10 and a half, fat 8. And let's do this piece as well. And this one is a hand done one, you can tell. It's a thicker cotton. All right, and this one is a half yard. So half yard, 10 and a half inch, and a fat 1/8. So this bundle. And I'm gonna run it under the half yard batik. $6 because you're getting a half yard plus some bonus pieces. These are all really nice. And this is an older hand done one. It's got that thicker cotton. Steph is taking that one. Thank you. Nice get. All right, that bundle's yours. All right, last 3 pieces in this bundle, or this stack. This one is a pre-cut 19-inch. This one also has that older feel where it's a thicker cotton, hand done. So it's pretty cool. And it kind of looks like trees in the forest or something. It's cool. Someone wants that one. No takers on that one. And then this piece is a pre-cut half. I think, let's see. This one's got a cutout. All right, so there's a little square missing on that one, but otherwise it's a half yard. Let me run it at 4. It has a little bit missing. That's running if someone wants that one. It's pretty groovy. It looks like the nebula or something. The fiery things from the sun.
Stephanie's taking that.
All right, and then this piece is also, I think, a half yard. There we go. Yes. So that one is a 19.5-inch half yard. Someone wants that one. No cutouts on that piece. That one's cool. Lots of neat striping. Lots of colors. And that one is going to
Rhonda
Rhonda.
Sam.
All right, and then there's one more of these fat quarter bundles. So this is 3 batik fat quarters, the darker green background, 3 different neat patterns. Okay, here we go. That is running now. 3 fat quarters of batik, dark green background with neat designs. Thank you for your bids. And Stephanie is taking that
Stephanie
bundle.
Bro.
Thank you. All right, let's see what else I have up here. Oh, these are all kind of mystery size little bundles that are like sample sizes, or I think this one might be fat quarters though. Let me look. Yeah, this is a fat quarter bundle in yellows. That's pretty. So yellows, creams. So 3 fat quarter bundle. That one's running now. That is a super pretty one. And then some nice neutral batiks. And those are going to Rhonda, it looks like.
Sam.
Yep, Rhonda's snagging that. All right. And then this is a salesman sample set. So you can tell because they see how they pinked the bottoms, and they're like, some of them are like fat 8 size and some of them might be a little bit smaller, but you get all the pieces that are with this and see how they all coordinate. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different pieces there. So I'm not going to open them and do sizing. We're just going to sell it. So it's a nice set. These are beautiful batiks. Look at that. Purples and greens. And you get all the pieces. Those bigger ones probably are about a fat 1/8. And that's going to Kiki. Congrats.
Thanks, Kiki.
All right, these are pre-cut strips that are with the, let me see, are they with the fabric folded? Yes, there's 4 with the fabric pieces here. See how they roll out like that? And you got 1, 2, 3, 4 batiks. That third one is a purple cloudy. See that? Light purple cloudy. And these are 5-inch strips. So 4 5-inch strips of batiks. That's running. Real a pretty light green. This one, it has a blue pattern on it. This one is a cloudy purpley. And then you've got this yellow marble. Steph is taking that.
Takes that. Thank you, Steph.
All right. The rest of these are just in little bundles. So you get what you get. And I'm just going to run them $1 a piece. You know, they're decent size pieces of pretty batiks. So if you want it, snag it. You get a big piece of that one that's probably at least a fat 1/8. Some really pretty orange, and then that cool one. So little bundles. Rhonda's taking that. All right, this one
Thank you, Rhonda.
has smaller pieces, but 4 different batiks. That was really cool. Turtle shell look. And then that pretty one. So 4 pieces. Here we go. That's running. Someone wants that
under
set.
$1 a piece.
No takers on that set. All right, how about this set? That's a gorgeous set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. I'm going to do a $4 start on this one. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's 6 pieces here, you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She can count some days. Most days not.
Stephanie, bro.
Steph is taking that set.
Thanks, Steph.
All right, here's a nice set of neutrals and oranges. See all those pieces? So this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then that one's just a little piece. So 7, but really there's only 6 there. Because that little piece on the front is just a little scrap. So that's running if someone wants some of fall, pretty fall tone batiks pieces. No takers. All right, how about these two? To me, feel like they were hand done, and these are both like a 3rd yard, I think, or bigger. 13.5 inch on that one by width, and this one is 11 by width. So 11 by width and 13.5 by width. Those two, if someone wants those. That's running. So that's a cool one. And then this is a cool one. That one kind of has that paper bag look because it looks like wrinkled up paper. It's cool. And Rhonda is taking that.
Rhonda.
Thank you. All right, here is a green bundle, and we've got 1, 2. This is just some little strips, 3, 4, and then this is a big piece, 5 pieces. That has that same paper baggish look, huh? All right, so all of that. Batik. That's running. Greens, lots of green. Thank you, Stephanie.
Stephanie, bro.
That's coming to you. All right. Do you guys want the bigger pieces of batiks?
Thanks, Steph.
Oh, here's another bundle. These look like fat 8s. 4 fat 8s. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to put these with it, these little pieces. So you're getting 4 fat 8s plus these 1, 2, 3, 4 other pieces. So that's a nice brown bundle of batiks. That's running. So the 4 back ones are fat 8s. And then you've got these smaller brown pieces on the front. No takers. Okay.
Nope.
All right. Did anyone respond about wanting the bigger stuff?
Nope.
Or should we move to the homespun?
Well, we did have at least one request for homespun.
All right. Let's do a few wovens and then we can always come back. Let's do some of the woven bundles, or do we want yardage? Tell me first, bundles or yardage? So Kiki wants homespun. Do you want the smaller pieces or in bundles, or do you want the bigger pieces?
The pressure is on, Kiki. The pressure is on.
Whichever. Okay, well, let's run a few of these little bundles and then we can go to the bigger stuff. We'll see what people are liking. All right, so here's 3. This one's a pretty plaid. That one's a cool piece.
Oh, thank you, Rhonda.
That one's a cool piece. And I think these are all fat quarters. So 3 beautiful woven. That one's more like a homespun. These have some kind of patterns in them. So really cool wovens. These are a little bit heavier. I'm going to do a $5 start. You get all 3 of those if you like them. That was kind of an olive green.
Quantities of the bundles, the blue, Linda asks.
Do I have quantities of the bundles in blue? Like you want pieces like this in blue. Kiki's taking that bundle.
Thank you, Keeks.
Let me see what I have. I don't have any small bundles in blue right now. These are all neutrals, some grays, some purples. This one's kind of the chestnutty colors, but I don't have any bundles in blue wovens. So I can show some blue pieces though. So like for example, this one is a 1 yard that is a blue plaid woven. It's not the super rough homespun. It's more of just a nice woven cotton, and it's a 1 yard piece. So if someone wants that one, nice woven plaid, blue, tan, and a little bit of darker. And then does it go black yet? Looks like it goes all the way to black. Woven. All right, now one on that. Let's see what else I have in blue. This one's like a navy blue. And this one's like like a navy blue combo plaid, micro, smaller check plaid. And this piece is 28 inches, 28-inch width of fabric. And this one is more like a homespun. Feels more like a homespun. That rougher feel. That is running now if someone wants that one. So nice blue, navy blue. Check. No takers. All right. So do you want to see the rest of these smaller bundles? Let's see, I think that's all I have up in here.
Yes,
All
Stephanie
right.
said.
Yeah, I don't have any others in blue up here except for this one. That is, like a cool woven patriotic, which I can run if someone wants. I'll measure it. I think it's probably 2 yards. All right, here are some of the other wovens. All right, this one has a pretty little gingham woven, this plaid, and then this little patterned woven. So these are more cottage core vibe. Beautiful pieces. Fat quarters, 3 fat quarters. And wovens, you've got some purples in there and light greens. And then this one's kind of a neutral. 3 fat quarters wovens.
Nope, no takers on
All right.
that.
Here is this one's more of a textured homespun plaid. This one's got a ridged texture weave. And then this one has that zigzag texture in purple. So those 3, these are fat quarters. Oh, and I need to do this a little bit higher weight because this is heavy. Heavier stuff. That's running. If someone wants those, that's a really cool one. And I love that. I think that's really amazing. And those are going to Stephanie. Thanks, Steph.
Stephanie Bro.
All right. How about this set has a nice little homespun red check, beige check, this nice ticking stripe. And then this one, that's the stripe goes that way. Gray, kind of a gray red, gray olive green red combo. So those 3 fat quarters.
Ba-ba-da-ba. Welcome in, everybody.
Nice wovens.
Running some homespun or woven or whatever you want to call it.
That one is going to Stephanie.
Stephanie
Yeah, we were
Bro.
just running batiks, but we could run some more. We're doing wovens for just a minute, and then we can go back to the batiks.
Are you looking for
All right, this is a nice
color?
set. This is a really nice set. These are really pretty pieces. Look at that check woven. It's got a little bit of a blue tan, that plaid, and then this really cool one with the slubby knot in the weave. Here we go. 3 fat quarters of wovens. If you do anything with primitive stuff, these make such cool things to do projects with. Have that cool primitive look. Those are going to Steph. Thank you.
Thanks, Steph.
All right, one more, and then we'll do some more batiks. Or tell me if you see any of those. If you zoom in and see any of these wovens, this whole stack right here is homespun or woven. If you see anything up there, I mean, like this is a very traditional homespun piece. If someone wants that one, that one's a yard. I can run that one. Let me know if that one interests someone. All right, here's another bundle. Beautiful stripe. Kind of has that same look as the cave shot cottons. Look at that pretty one. And then this really cool one with the braided weave. These have purples in them. 3 fat quarters of wovens. That's running. And Stephanie's taking that bundle. Did anyone want me to run this yard of homespun mini check plaid? It's
Thanks,
reds and greens, like kind of the deeper red green combo. And it's a yard.
Hey, pasta.
Let's run that one and see if anyone's bites. So nice yard of micro check woven homespun. Cute for primitive Christmas stuff. No takers. Okay. All right. Let me know if you see anything up here you want me to run. Otherwise, we'll go back to some batiks. And I also have a stack of a little bit of Civil War screen prints that we can look at. And then I also have these nice stash bundles that we can run and check in the auction tab and see if there's anything in there that you want. All right. Let's see. Back to some batiks. I'll just grab some pieces and we'll measure them and run them. This one is beautiful. And let me see where it's folded. It's hard to tell. Here's the opening. Oh, there's our opening. Okay. So this piece is 31 inches. 31-inch width of fabric. Has kind of a creamy, orangey, and then this kind of wispy floral design on there. Very pretty. So batik, 30 inches. Someone wants that pretty piece. It is running 31 inches. Yeah. Beautiful design on there. And that's Stephanie. Thank you.
Thanks, Steph.
Wow. This is a slow night, I think.
Yeah.
All right. This one is, let's get one that's got blues or greens or reds. Let's see. I don't have a lot of blue stuff left. That's been pretty popular. But this is a really cool piece that has blue in it. It kind of reminds me of like sea glass look. And it has that houndstooth or steel looking design on it. And it's a full yard. So that is gorgeous. If someone wants that. Full yard batik. That one's running. And if someone wants a half of something that I have a full, let me know. I can run it as a half as well. So that one's running for a full yard. No takers. All right. And then this is a single piece that is, it's a 13-inch, but it's got a piece cut out of it right there. So a little bit of 3rd yard with a piece missing. So I'll just run that one at still get a lot of fabric with that one. 13-inch. And then it's got that little bit cut out, that little triangle. Amber's in for that one.
Amber takes that.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ann.
All right. Let me just snag some. Do you prefer the darker colors, Amber? All right, this is beautiful. The greens and the purples, and then this really pretty leaf design. It reminds me of kind of looking up into a blossoming tree in spring. It's a gorgeous piece. And this one is a yard. So full yard on that one. Someone wants that pretty piece. Just beautiful colors in there. And Stephanie's going to take that one.
Bro.
Did any of our felted wool people show up today? We made a bunch of bags. All right, this one's a dark, kind of olive and darker green. And this one is a full yard. I can do halves if someone just wants a half. Fern leaf design on that one. We'll run the full yard and then see. So that's running if you want the full yard of that one. Greens. No takers on that. Thanks for looking. Any color preferences for anyone here? This is a neat piece. I think this one is a half yard, pre-cut half. Has that neat design, yellows, greens, purples. And let me just measure, make sure. Yeah, that one's a 19-inch pre-cut half. Someone wants that piece. A beautiful batik. Nope. Okay. How about this one? Kind of has a cloudy, cool gray, and then it's got blues and light greens and a little bit of purples in it. And this one is a pre-cut 20-inch half yard.
Pinks, teals, and purples. Is a request.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have a lot left in those colors. Most of those have sold, but I'll pull what I can.
No
Pretty
takers
much
on this
everything
piece.
teal has sold. I've got 1 or 2 left. Let's pull those. Okay. This one has a cool honeycomb design, purple teal combo with a little bit of tan in there. And this piece, it's an off size, I think. Let's see. There's more than a yard. There's a yard and 23 inches. Does anyone want that whole piece? I can do it for 13 if someone wants the whole piece of that one. Purples, teals, honeycomb look design. Okay, running that one. 13 for the whole piece. Yard and 23 inches. It's pretty cool. Thank you, Anne. That's coming to you. Very pretty.
Thanks, Sam.
All right, this one has kind of the darker tones, blues, blacks, purples, and it has that really neat cloud swirl or wind swirl in it. And there's that piece, and then there's a strip that's just was with it, so I will sell them together. So the strip is with the fabric 1/4 yard. So 1/4 yard here, and then this piece is a 19-inch half. So you get them both. So let's see. Let's do a $6 start. That's running. Someone wants that one. Very cool looking. If you look up close, lots of marbling. Very neat. Anne is taking that.
And Bird
Thank
takes
you.
that.
That's yours.
Thanks, Ann.
This is just a little strip of, it's 2 pieces. 2 rectangles of that one that have blues in them. These measure 9 by, it looks like she cut these into fat 8s. Yeah, these are 2 fat 8s. So if someone wants those 2 fat 8s of that one, that's running. So 2 fat 8s of that cool one. It's got kind of a smoky blues and darker tones, some greens in there. Stephanie's taking those.
Stephanie Bro.
And then pink. This is probably the closest I have to anything pink. And that one's more coral. And then I've got a pretty red. And then this one's got some pinks in it. So I'll show those in case. All right, this one's more like a maroon pink combo, and then it's got some other colors in there. Neat design. And I've got quite a bit of this one. Looks like we've got 2 full yards, so I can run it by the yard or half yard. Anyone want some of this one? Here is a yard running. Someone wants some of this one. Kind of a beautiful burgundy maroon with, and then the background kind of has some shell pink color in it in the design. All right, no takers on that. Let me know if you want me to run a smaller piece of that one that we cut. All right, and then this one has kind of purples, oranges, kind of those burgundy tones. And this one is a pre-cut. Is that a snowflake design? Kinda. And this one is 19-inch pre-cut half. Someone wants that pretty one. Kind of a leaf or snowflake look. Very pretty.
Stephanie Bro takes that one.
All right, and then this is, I don't know, what do you think of this one? Kind of tiki looking, right? Tribal. I don't know, it's cool, and it's got lots of reds, yellows, orange, black background, and I think there's 2 yards or more of this one, more than 2 yards. Probably, let's see, 2 and
more than a woman.
2.5 yards on here.
Lady,
anyone interested in this piece? There's 2.5 yards. I could do 22 for the whole piece, or I can run it by, the yard or whatever. So 22 for the whole 2.5 yards. Let's try it and see if anyone bites. 22 for the full piece. 2.5 yards. Really cool. Tiki tribal vibe. Batik.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Anyone want a piece of this? Let me know. All right. And then this is the beautiful red that has the little, leaf sprig design in it. And it goes to pinks, reds, pinks. Yeah, make a lava out of that one. Exactly. All right, let's see. This one I have 3. Yeah, I have 3 yards of this left. Does anyone want all 3 yards for 30? Let's try it. So 3 yards for $30. If someone wants that whole beautiful red batik. It's a very nice piece. Thank you, Steph. That's coming to you.
Stephanie Brochacha. Thanks, Steph.
All right. And then let's see. I showed all of those.
Awesome. Thank you, Steph.
The rest of this stack are going to be orange, yellow, that kind of tones. Anyone want to see any of these pieces? I've tried to sell this piece a couple times with the peacock design. I think it's stunning.
Any wool. We do have felted wool.
Yes, we do have felted
and
wool.
And we have regular wool if you want regular wool.
Yeah, we have both. Felted and unfelted. All right, anyone in? You love this piece, Steph? You want me to run that one? It's so pretty. I think it's a pre-cut half. Let me check. Yeah, it's right at 18-inch. So if someone wants that one. That one's running. Beautiful peacock.
Brighter than the star.
Feather.
Forever.
The 2 kits that I have left in the bin are pretty much what I have left in quilt kits. Let me just peek and remind myself if I had anything else. I've got, I do have this set of incomplete block of the month for this felted wool, 45 3 by 51.5, but I only have this first kit, and then I have this one that is block 2, block 5, and block 6, and block 7. So it's an incomplete felted wool set that's for this. And you do get the pattern. So you get the pattern, and then you would have to, source some more wool because the pre-cuts are just in parts of them. So I do have that one that's not listed if someone's interested in that. Let's see. Let me just look at it really quick. If I did $5 a bag, you're getting a ton of wool, so that would be $25. So you get the pattern and all of those. Okay, that's fair, right? All right, let me just weigh it and I'll run it. There's some cute little buttons and stuff in there too. Weighs a pound, 5.3 ounces. So 25, you get everything I just showed, pattern and the kits. 1, 2, 3, 4 main pattern, and then 4 extra bags with the wool cut. So that's a nice set.
Megs takes that.
Taking that. Thank you.
Thanks, Megs.
And then I do have let's see. Let me look in this bin because I think there might have been a couple of other little kits that had some fabric that were smaller things. I'm not positive. So I have some more patterns. And there were a few that had, oh, like this one has the fabric and the beads and stuff in it. And it makes this little wild horse design with all the embellishments on it. So it's a little kit. If someone wants that one, I would just run it for $5 because you get everything in there plus the pattern. So if someone wants that one, it's a little kit. Someone who loves horses might love it. So it's that. And then you get all the little beading and feathers and fabric that's in there. Nope. Okay. And let's see. Look through these again really quick. This is actually a pretty cool book. If someone would like this one, it's a creative stitching book, and it's for stitching on felted wool. So it's a nice little spiral bound book that has all these little things you can do in it with stitching on felted wool. If someone would like that book. It Gently Loved. It weighs 12.5 ounces. So if someone would like that one, I'm going to run it for $6. It's a nice little book. Sue Spargo Publishing has all these fun things you can do. Thank you for your bids. And that's going to allow. Congrats.
Thanks, Merlau.
Let's see what else. Do I have anything similar to that? That's one of her happy places. She loved felted wool and making, embroidering on felted wool. This one's a cool pattern with the nice templates in it. It's called Madeline by Mags Emil, and it's got all the paper templates in there. So it's this quilt. And then see all the paper templates in there. So that's a cool one if someone wants that one. But it's just the pattern. There's no fabric with it. Let me run that one and see if anyone wants that one. Let me see if I can see. Oh, I don't see a size. Does someone need a size before they buy? I forgot I didn't look and see the size. Does anyone want that one if I read the size for you? All right. Say yes, and I'll look it up. Otherwise, I'll pass. Okay. No saying. All right. Let's see. That's pretty much everything I'm seeing that were actual kits. But we will probably have some more from this haul. We've got to go pick up some more that they found. Ooh, I love this. Someone want this? It is Penny Village, 40.5 by 40.5. And it's kind of a folk art style. Look how cool that is. I know, isn't that cute? And the patchwork in the middle. All right, running that because that's a cute pattern. Someone wants that one. Thank you, Megs. That's coming to you.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's Corn Wagon. That's our local quilt shop here in our town. Birds in Blooms, 29.5 by 35.5. Rabbit Factory. That's a cool one. That neat flower vase applique, it looks like. That one's cool. Megs likes that one too.
Megs.
Let's see. Aunt M's Quilt Harvest Sky. Oh, she has a little note on here. This quilt was in Pat's Market in June. It was really pretty in colors from Kansas Troubles. Let me see what size is on this one. So here's the picture of it. It's a very, vintage looking quilt. And let's see if we have a size on here. Well, it says the backing is 5 1/4 yards. So that kind of gives you an idea. It's a 5 1/4 yard backing need. But I don't see a size anywhere on there. But if someone wants that one, it's really pretty.
So just a little slice of where we live. There's a family here that runs a farm, and the farm is kind of
No takers up.
kind of surrounds the little town that we live in here, and they grow corn in the summertime, and they have had a lot of success growing it for the local population, and they just load these farm wagons with corn and haul them out to different intersections and stuff around the valley and sell this corn, and they've been very successful doing that. And the passion of the wife of the family that owned the farm was quilting, and so the family built for her the local quilt shop, and they called it Corn Wagon.
Yeah,
Quilt
Wagon
shop.
Quilt, which it's a cute name, and they have an old wagon out front in the park, not in the parking lot, but on the corner of the street, and it's just a really cute quilt shop. And they do a really good job there, and they have
Their corn is
really amazing. All right, I only see 3 of these, but let's sell them as a set. These are Cotton Weight Table Runner of the Month, and you have January, February, March, and it's marked off for March. See the little check mark? So it's the March one, and then this one is October, November, December, and it's marked for October. So that one at the top, and then this one is July, August, September, and it's marked for the August one. So this is 3 table runner patterns. So if someone wants those, they're really cute. Let's do $4. You get them all one pattern. That one, and this one. If someone wants those table runner patterns. Nope. Okay.
Hey, Rainy D.
This is a bigger quilt, 52, medium-sized quilt, 52 by 64, and it is called Bounty. It's a nice one. It's it looks like it would be a pretty simple one because you've just got your patchwork in there and then your borders. So if someone wants that one, that's running. No takers on that. All right. All right, let's move on from those. See what else I can find. I have this template that's been thrown that I've had a couple of times and shown a couple times. If anyone's interested in it, it is called the Wonder Arc. And it's this huge square template. And it comes with the original paperwork for it. Plus, it comes with 2 patterns that are by the same company that use this template. So this Windy Lack of Rain pattern, that's what it looks like, or this double circle, that's really pretty. So it comes with those 2 patterns that you use this template for. And then, oh, actually, I think there's another pattern in here too that's on, yeah, that's like a printout one. Yeah, there's another one in here that's a printed out one. So, oh, and another one even. So actually, and another one even. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 different patterns in here with this template. And it's a nice acrylic template. And it has that thing where you can cut in the arc. So let me pull this up and see if someone wants it. Wonder Arc. And I'll discount it a little bit. I had it at $29. I'm running it at $25. So you get the acrylic template and 5 different patterns that work with that template ruler thing. All right, no takers on that. All right, I do have a couple of her handmade things. So this is one of her felted wool little table runner centerpiece that she did with the felted wool. And then it's got like a homespun woven on the back. It's really pretty. And I have this one in the auction tab if someone wants it. Let me find it. It's an 18-inch diameter, hand applique, hand embroidered. It's very pretty. There's a little bit of moth or something happened right there because that little bit of a flower, but I didn't even notice it until I was taking pictures. It kind of just fits in with it. So just know that's on there. If someone wants this, very pretty little table centerpiece. It's running 18-inch diameter, felted wool, handmade by the estate owner. If someone wants that. Nope. Okay.
Welcome in, Dr. Gallo. Welcome in, Bluegrass Girl. Welcome in, Chair Tear.
Let's see. I pretty much sold most of
Welcome
her
in,
handmade
Hannah.
stuff, so that's mostly gone. Does anyone here want Civil War fabrics?
Welcome in, Flower.
Anyone here interested in the stack of Civil War that I did find a little bit of? And I do have mystery fat quarters running on flash sale in the buy it now. Maybe. Let me see if that expired.
We did have a request for wool.
Oh, request for wool. Let's run wool. Okay. Let me show you what we have for wool. What should I do? Large bag or a small bag? So the small bags are this little pieces of, scrap wool, felted wool that you can make little applique stuff out of, like that stuff I was just showing. And these weigh 3 ounces.
Mm-hmm.
So you get 3 ounces of scraps for a $2 start. So if someone wants a nice little scrap bag of felted wool, we don't have as much variety because we've been selling this for a while, so you don't get as much variety in color, but you get a lot of pieces. So Megs is taking
takes
that one. Here's another one. So here's 3 ounces of felted wool scraps running. There's all kinds of little textured pieces, solid pieces. And that's going to Rainy. Congrats.
Rainy.
This one is, let me weigh this. Pre-cut, all green if someone wants it. It's different colors of green. It weighs 4 ounces. And she has it marked leaves and stems because it's all these strips of different colors of green pre-cut. So if someone wants that bag,
It's marked leaves and stems, and it is not recreational.
not recreational.
If you get my hint. It's a bag of green,
Don't
but
try to smoke this. It will not go well, is what he's saying. All right. So let's run that one if someone wants that bag. So all greens, pre-cuts, little strips for stems and leaves. All right, Rainy's taking that. And then there was this bag that has she rolled these and like stitched them for something.
like,
and there's just pieces and strips.
like tree limbs and stuff.
And I'm just gonna run this for $2 if someone wants this. These are like pink maroon.
Or if you've always wanted dreadlocks and you just can't.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe for a larger 3-dimensional type applique. I'm not sure. So let's see if someone wants those. I'm just running it as a small scrap bag for $2.
A wig, there you go.
Yeah, maybe a dolly wig. So they're rolled felted wool, kind of. She might have batting inside them. Maybe a cord is inside them. Oh, maybe there's cord inside. No takers. All right. And then was there something else in here that was like that, kind of odd? Oh, this one has the original tag, but it's probably missing some. So it's another one of those pre-cut woolly strips by Moda. Over-dyed strips to achieve a variegated look. And it says a 1/4 inch wide, approximately 430 inches. Oh, I see, because it's actually, but she's got it cut into pieces. So it was actually originally a big ball, I think, of this. But that's what it is. Woolly strips. Okay. So if someone wants that little bag of what's left in there, and they're greens as well. So like for pieces for stems and leaves. In greens. And let's go into Rainy.
Thanks, Rainy.
You. All right, here is another small scrap bag. Ooh, that one's got some bright colors in it. Small wool scrap bag running. 3 ounces of felted wool. Susan Bart is taking that one.
Thanks, Susan.
You said you only had one medium. I don't even see it. Oh, here it is. All right, this is a medium bag. So the pieces are bigger. So they're not the little tiny scraps. But we were kind of running out of bigger pieces for medium bags. These weigh 4 to 5 ounces. So that's running if someone wants the medium bag. It's the only one I have tonight. We do have more wool that we can go get. So we'll have some more at some point soon. Rainy is taking that. And then I do have some large bags. If someone wants a large bag. So larger pieces, felted wool.
8 ounces.
8 ounces. Here is a large felted wool bag. That one's got some lavender, some yellows. I see something textured in there. So nice selection. Going to Susan. Congrats.
Thank you, Susan.
Wow, did everybody went to bed early today, I think. It's kind of a slow night. Huh. All right, one more large. This one has some beautiful honey colors. That one, some tan, some kind of herringbone textured pieces. Large bag. That's running. Someone wants that one. Felted wool. Hey, Cindy. And Megs is on that one.
Thank you, Megs.
You guys want one more? Large bag. Ooh, that one's got a nice big cream color piece. Some tan with texture, some red, some black. So this is another large 8 to 11 ounce bag. Felted wool. That one's going to Rainy.
Thanks, Rainy. Oh, Sin Man missed the small. We'll get some more small bags.
You want some smalls? Okay, yeah, let me run a couple more smalls. And then we can do some more larges. Here's a cute small one. Look at that plaid in there. Some oranges, some reds, some browns, tans, blacks. That's got a nice variety. Here we go. 3 ounces. Small scrap felted wool. That one's going to Cindy.
Bro.
And then here's one that has mostly neutrals. And Bert wrote small, Boys to Men limited edition. Why did you write that?
Just because it's a, it was.
Boys to Men. Okay, it's a Boys to Men. Mostly neutrals. Small scrap bag.
I don't know. I was in a funky mood last week when I wrote
He was in a funky mood. All right. Boys to Men bag. Extra value because of that tag, right?
Rainy takes that.
Rainy, thanks.
Well, if you like that, get one of the big small bags.
All right. Bert made some special ones. Okay, you like that? This one weighs 9.9 ounces, so I'm going to run it just by weight. How full is this bag? OJ got his hand into the glove. Full. I don't get it. OJ got his hand into the glove full. Oh, okay. Like you fit it all. It's a big tube. It's like a sausage felted wool. All right.
It's the weight's on there.
Oh, the weight's on there. 9.9 ounces. So this one's going. Here we go. I'll start these at 5. You get a lot in here, you guys. Look at all this. I mean, it's little pieces, but you're getting a ton in there. It's a sausage of felted wool. Sin Man is getting one of those. Awesome.
Okay, you got to get another one.
Get another one? Okay,
All
Bert
right.
wants another one. All right, this one weighs 10.3 ounces. How full is this bag? You bought a 44-ounce Mountain Dew in El Paso and held it all the way to San Diego full. That's how full this one is. Yes, my husbands are really strange. Okay. All right, 10 ounces. 10.3 ounces. Here we go. Held it all the way to San Diego full. That's how full. And that's going to Cindy.
Cindy bro.
Congrats.
Cha-cha. Thank you, Cindy bro.
All right, here's another one. This one is 9.8 ounces. How full is this bag? You are the fat American guy on a Tokyo subway during rush hour full. That's funny.
If you've been to Tokyo and
Yeah, if
ridden
you've
the
been
subway,
to Tokyo and
you know
ridden
what
the
I
subway,
mean.
you know what he means. All right, here we go.
If you haven't, you just have to picture it.
So, big tube of felted wool scraps, 9.8 ounces. Rainy is
gets
taking that one. All right, here's another large. So, large bag. Let's see. These are all kind of. Let's see, I have to kind of open this one, I think. Or you're going to be mad if I open it. All right. Large bag. So these are bigger pieces of felted wool. 8 to 11 ounces. Nice large pieces. That's ready. There's some pretty stuff in there. Some heathered looking ones. And Meg's is taking that bag. Now I have to try and shut it, but that's okay. Okay, maybe that's coming to you.
Thank you, Megs.
All right. And how about this one? That's a large bag. We've got some nice big pieces in there. 8 to 11 ounces felted wool. Got some nice greens, some herringbones. And that one's going to Thrifting Susie. Thank you.
Thanks, Suze.
This is a designer bag. Put a tape on it because it's going to pop open. All right, you guys want another tube or a large? What's the vote? Large or tube of felted wool? Large. Okay. All right, this one's got some nice dark grays, charcoal, black, tan, and cream. So that's a nice bundle. Here we go. That's running. That one is going to Rainy. I was at Corn Wagon Quilt Shop the other day. They have some of the cutest felted wool projects. And just for a single little like pattern, like some of those I was showing you, they were like $15 or something just for the pattern. I was like, holy cow. That's coming to you. All right, here's another tube. This one, oh, I'm not even reading this.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, you read it. I'll show the tube. You get to read it.
How full is this bag? Bert in a Speedo full. Yikes.
Oh my gosh. All right. This one weighs 10.4 ounces. See why I didn't want to read it? I would have blushed. Here we go. That one's running. So this is a small pieces, large tube of felted wool scraps. Cinnamon is taking that
takes
one.
that. Thanks, Cinnamon.
All right, should we finish all of these wool? What do you think?
What
say you?
It's up to you. Redo and a speed.
All right, here's a large. Ooh, look at that pretty dark green. And you've got that piece, that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. I love that piece. Here we go. Large wool bag. Eight to 11 ounces. That's running. That's a really nice piece. And that's going to Rainy.
Rainy's got enough felted wool to applique Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
Good job, Rainy.
All right. How full is this bag? You had Thanksgiving dinner twice in one day full. 9.6 ounces of felted wool scraps in a tube. It's a felted wool sausage. And get that one running. There we go. So little pieces, 9.6 ounces. A lot of wool in there. There's some pretty ones in there.
Cindy Bro
is taking
takes
that.
Thanks, Cindy Bro.
All right. Let's do something else for a minute. All right. I found some really cute pieces of retro that hadn't sold. This is Aunt Grace, Judy Rothermel from 2005. Friends Around the World is what this is called. So it's one of those little retro prints. It has little elephants on it.
For the world to see.
And this one is a 18-inch half yard.
You gotta what you need.
Out of print, Judy Rothermel, Friends Around the World, half yard, Aunt Grace. That one's running. It's orange with the little elephants.
Everything's all right.
Cute retro piece. No takers. All right. How about this one that is Judy Rothermel? This one is 28-inch, so it's a 3/4 yard blue with little toys, little vintage toys on it. Very cute. Little print. 3/4 of a yard. That's running. Someone wants that one. Steph is going to take that cute piece.
Thank you, Steph.
All right. And then this one is Sewing Circles, 1930s, 40s repro by Moda. So it's just it's kind of a blender piece, but it's one of those that's, you know, designed to look like the old feed sack fabrics. And this piece is 1 yard, 22 inches. So it's a little bit more than 1.5 yards on that one. By Moda. Isn't that a cute print? All right, let's do that one. 1.5 yards. Moda. Sewing Circles. So made to look like the cute feed sack retro prints from the 30s and 40s. No takers. All right. Let's run a buyer giveaway. So everyone that made a purchase, get in. I have a goodie bin that we can draw from. Where did I put it? I had a special place and now I forgot. Oh, here it is. All right, goodie bin is out. And I've got, let's see, I'll give you some choices. So everyone that made a purchase, get in. I've got this beautiful thread that is by Superior Threads. It's a beautiful silvery gray color, and it is a poly thread for regular, sewing. 1,420 yards. So pretty thread is one of your choices. Then I've got this fat quarter is one of your choices. Let me make sure it's a fat quarter. Oh, it's a 1/4 yard or bigger. Let's see. It's actually a 1/3 yard. So 1/3 of a yard. And I don't know maker on this one, but it's pretty. Someone wants that. That's a choice. And then let's do, this is probably a couple of yards of this really pretty blue braided trim. And a nice little bundle. All right, so everybody in. Let's draw in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is going to Cindy Bro. Congrats. Do you want fabric, thread, or trim? Fabric, thread, or trim? And congrats. Cindy Bro is our winner. Thread. That's coming to you. Nice grab. All right, let me hand that off to Bert. All right, so Cindy Bro won.
Cindy Bro, cha-cha.
Okay. All right, I ran this earlier. No grabbers. Let's see if anyone wants it. 28 squares pre-cut that are 7 by 7 and really cute patriotic stars, flowers. Then this has some dots, and then you've got some red marble. So 28 squares, cute, 7-inch. 28 of them. That's running. It's like half a charm pack, only 7-inch squares, super cute.
Hey, Vanilla Cotton Company
Stars
is raiding.
and flowers. Oh, we just got a raid. Thank you so much for the raid. Vanilla Cotton Company.
Rainy
That's
takes
going to
that
Rainy.
bad boy.
Cute set of squares. Let me put that rubber band back on, and then we'll get a giveaway running. Thank you so much for the raid, and I'll tag
Rainy.
you and pull you up if Bert will hand me his phone. All right, giveaway running. Everyone get in. This is an everyone giveaway, and you can tell me batik or felted wool. They have some little felted wool scraps or batik sample. So everyone get in that giveaway. And Vanilla Cotton Company, tell us what you do and when your next show is while I pull you up in a chat. All right, here we go. Vanilla Cotton Company. I'm following you. And it says, we are offering great prices on fabric that we're clearing out for my small handmade business to make room for premium quilt shop fabrics and notions that we're adding to our website, as well as offering here on Whatnot. And their next show is on the 9th. And then they have one on the 12th. Let's see, do we have names up here? No names, but they look like a cute couple. Can everyone please give them a follow and bookmark those upcoming shows? Thank you so much for the raid. Appreciate that. And everyone getting that giveaway. All right, let's do, let's see, what do I have here that's cool? Oh, I have this really cool stack of, a couple of stacks of quilt shop flannels that are the kind that you do. If you don't like to do wool applique, you can use these instead. And these are small pieces, probably like fat quarter size, maybe a 1/4 yard. And it's just a little bundle of quilt shop flannels. So you get these small piece bundle. and they're really pretty. So they're like Moda or Maywood Studio or something like that. So this weighs 6.6 ounces. So if you like to do little things with felt or with flannel, that's kind of like a woolies type flannel. All right, let's run that bundle. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces in this bundle. So I'm going to start it for $1 a piece. That's running if someone wants that little bundle of Quilt Shop flannel pieces that are probably like fat eighth, maybe a fat quarter. Nice little flannels. And Rainy is taking
takes
that bundle.
Thank you, Rainy.
All right, here's another bundle. These has really pretty blues. And then there's one piece that I kept with this because it's the same flannel. And then you've got stars, that pretty blue, and this really pretty blue. So that's a nice little set of those Quilt Shop flannels. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. Here we go. I love that one. Then you got a dark blue, the star one, and then these 2 checker ones. Nice little Quilt Shop flannels.
Rainy takes that.
Rainy.
Thank you, Rainy.
All right, here is a bundle that is Christmassy. So you could do some cute Christmas crafts. And this one has quite a few pieces in it. So we've got 1, 2 gingerbread, 3, 4, and then, oh, there's a piece, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 pieces in here. This bundle weighs 12.4 ounces. So there's a lot of fabric here. So I'm going to do a $9 start. $1 a piece. Quilt Shop flannels. Christmassy prints. You get all of those pieces. And that's going to Stephanie.
Bro.
Thank you.
Thanks, Steph.
All right, I found a couple of pieces of fabric that I just think are gorgeous. So I thought I'd run them.
And the giveaway winner is Rainy.
Rainy. Congrats. Do you want felted wool or batik sample? So a little felted wool pack or a batik sample.
Whoa.
Wool. All right. So bag 1 or bag 2?
Bag 1, Rashish,
1
or bag
or
2?
2. Cute little felted wool.
Number
one coming to you. Congrats. All right. These 2 pieces are from the same collection by, I can't believe we still have these. These are gorgeous. This is called Cashmere, I think. Yeah, Cashmere by Sentimental Studios. Look at this boho paisley patchwork. Is that not so pretty? And this is a full yard of that. Gorgeous, right? And then this piece is from the same collection. So Cashmere by Sentimental Studio for Moda. And it is, so it's a coordinating piece and it's a 3/4 yard piece. So we have 1 yard and 3/4 of this gorgeous fabric. So I'm going to run this one. I'm going to run this for 12. I think it's worth it. If someone wants it, well worth it. So beautiful boho paisley patchwork yard. And then this beautiful coordinating. No takers. All right. We'll hang on to that for now. I just thought this was an amazing piece. The right person is not here for that. All right. And then,
they said they never saw a bid button.
oh, did it not run? Do you want me to try that again? I ran it for 12. Let's try it again. Let me lengthen the time a little bit. All right, is that running now? Can you see it now?
There it is.
I was kind of shocked nobody wanted it. It's gorgeous. Nana likes it. Thank you, Nana. That's a beautiful set, isn't it? It's so pretty.
Thank you, Nana B.
All right, that's coming to you. And then this piece is a, I think this is a Kansas Trouble piece. So a nice, or no, maybe actually it's Vintage Cranston. It's Vintage Cranston. So this is from 2002 Cranston. It's just a really pretty floral. And this piece is a yard. So if someone wants that yard of Vintage Cranston, that's running. It's kind of a nice tan little dot background with these pretty flowers. Full yard, Vintage Cranston. And Nana's taking that.
Nana takes that. Thank you, Nana.
Nice. All right, this one is also a Moda. It's called Four Seasons by Brannick and Patek. It is beautiful honey color. It's a larger scale, like vine floral. I just think this is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Full yard. So Brannick and Patek Moda. Someone wants that beautiful piece. It is running. Kind of a medium scale, medium to large, and it has that beautiful scroll and floral on that beautiful honey color. It's beautiful. Nana's going to take that pretty piece. Congrats. Coming to you.
Thank you, Nana.
All right. I have this set that I would consider it was probably a quilt set, but I didn't have it with a pattern. But I can make a deal if someone wants the whole set. This is beautiful fig, Joanna Figueroa, Fig Tree and Co. Chestnut Street. Beautiful coral red, yellow, green floral. And there are, I think, 2.5 yards here. Yeah, 2.5 yards on this. It's stunning. So pretty. Let me measure that. That didn't add up when I did it just now. 2 and it's actually 2 yards 34 inches. So almost 3 yards on that piece. And then it was with, if someone would like the whole set, I'll figure out a deal. So let's do. It was with this beautiful lime, kind of that linen look blender that is by P&B Textiles. Look how perfect that is. And then this one is a yellow dot. That's just that pretty yellow that's in that. And this one is by, if I can open the selvage, maybe. This one is Moda. Let's see if it's from that same collection. Yeah, it's from the same collection. So this one's actually a coordinate dot that goes with it perfectly. And then you get a 2 yard piece.
Welcome in, everybody.
Of Kona. One of their lighter colors, probably snow, or it's a cream color, off-white. So 2 yards of that.
Nana would bid on a bundle for that.
All right, so we've got 2 yards there. Oh, I didn't measure this one. Did I? 2 yards there. This one is a yard and let's see, yard and 8 inches on this piece, the yellow dot. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 3/4. So 7 3/4 approximately of fabric. So if I did, I'll do 42 on that bundle. Let me weigh it. I'll tell you what it weighs. It's a very heavy bundle. It weighs 2 pounds, 14 ounces. All right, so let's run it. Because that's $6, less than $6 a yard. All right, so if someone wants that beautiful bundle that she had all together, so obviously it was meant for a project. Super pretty. And thank you, Nana. That is coming your way.
Nana B takes
beautiful set there. All right, let's see, what else did I find? Oh, these were some little salesman sample pieces they're all screen prints, but they're all these neat kind of marbly or that braided look. And it's just a bunch of little sample pieces. So like I'll show you when you open this one up. It's, you know, a little piece that is about 7 by 12. So, you know, there's some that size, some a little bit bigger, some a little smaller. So if someone would just love these fun sample size piece set, there's just some pretty colors in there. The whole stack weighs 4.6 ounces. So that's about a yard worth of fabric. And I'm just going to run the whole stack for $5. You get all these pretty little pieces and these fun colors. So sales and sample rep pieces. If someone wants that bundle, they're pretty cool. And Nana's going to take that. Thank you, Nana. All right, this is just a fun little piece that I think is a fat quarter. And somehow it got left out of something. But it's got, oh, actually, I don't think it's a fat quarter because that's your selvage. So it's a remnant piece that measures 25 by 17. And it says bell peppers, olive oil, tomatoes, beans, lemons, recipes, mushrooms. So it's kind of like Italian food. Does anyone want this little piece for $2? It is about the same as a, you know, amount of a piece as like a fat quarter. So if someone wants that. Italian food words on green, it's cool. So olive oil, broccoli, tomatoes, bell peppers, artichokes. It's kind of fun. No one needs it. Okay. Just thought I'd offer. You never know if people are making jar quilts or something that would be fun on. All right. This is a beautiful piece that is a yard and 8 inches. Is that what that says? Wow. Yeah, yard and 8 inches. Can't read my own writing some days. Vintage, no mark on selvage. Beautiful honey color swirl. It's definitely a quilt shop quality cotton. That's your color right there. And then that's your really cool design on there. If someone wants that yard and 8-inch piece, it's running. I just think that's such a pretty piece. Kind of a Civil War vibe to me. Nana likes it. Thank you, Nana. That's coming to you. All right, so let's run another giveaway, and then I'll run some more pieces. So this is another buyer giveaway, except it's not going to let me run it. Hang on, resetting screen. So that it will let me run it. Okay, that giveaway is running. And let's see, I've got these two pieces of green. This one's a fat quarter. This one is also a fat quarter. So either the marble or this really cool kind of neat patterned piece. So those are both fat quarters. You can pick one of those. Or I have, let's see, what else do I have in here? Oh, these are little batting samples. This one is 70 cotton, 50 silk batting. And this one is lusciously light and lofty dream puff. Probably a synthetic. But they're, you know, like little pieces that you could use for a small project, like a mini quilt or something. So little pieces. So one of these or the little 2 packs of batting. So let's draw that in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is going to Rainy Day. Congrats. Would you like one of these fat quarters or the batting samples? So bat samples or the marble green. You got it. That's pretty. Okay, so Rainy, let me find your thing. Where is Rainy? Where's Rainy's been, Bert? Not answering. One second. Wow. Maybe he started you a bundle. Hey, Bert.
What?
Where's Rainy Days been?
What's that?
Where's Rainy's been?
Under here.
Oh, that's why I didn't see it. Okay. I found you. No problemo. Okay. Do you guys want any more of these stash builder bundles? They are, I'm running them for $1 a piece. They are either, well, there's 3 or 4 pieces per bundle, and they are either a fat quarter, a quarter yard, a third yard, or something in between. So like, here's a bundle of 3 pieces. This one's a woven, and then you've got these 2 pretty pieces, and they start for $3. So these are just, you know, things you can add to your stash. I'll run them if you guys are interested. I wasn't getting a lot of interest earlier, so I kind of stopped. Here's a really pretty woven bundle. Look at those 3. What say the chat? Do you guys want some of these stash builder bundles? Wovens. I've got some that are all screen prints, some that are mixed. You know, you just get a nice set of pieces. No one's saying anything. All right, let's try one. This is cute. 2 of these checked and this really cute stripe.
I said yes.
Okay.
Jen Man.
These are all screen prints. $3 start, $1 a piece. And again, it could be a fat quarter, it could be a quarter yard, it could be a third yard, it could be something in between.
It could be 48
So,
yards.
I
but
don't
not
think any of them
likely.
were smaller than that. So no takers on that one. Oh, I reset my screen. Sorry, it's on 30 seconds.
Thank you, Nana B. Appreciate it.
Oh, thank you, Nana. Thank you for your purchases. Stephanie is in on this cute check and stripe bundle. I reset my screen and it reset it to 30 seconds. So sorry about that. All right. Steph's taking that one.
Thank you, Steph.
Here is, this one's really cute. This one has 4 pieces. Vegetables, that really pretty one, that really pretty one, and that really pretty one. Kind of a fall bundle. 4-piece set, 10 seconds. Anyone want it? It's running right now. That's a cute vegetable print with the gourds and squash. And then you've got those other 3 nice pieces.
Rainy takes
those.
Thank you, Rainy.
All right, here is, and we're down to, what is left of her stash. I still have quite a bit of yardage pieces, but these are the smaller ones that were left. So orange, black dot. So those are cute pieces for Halloween. 3 of them. That's running. So cute orange dot, black orange dot, and black dot. And Rainy is taking that bundle. Thank you. This is a beautiful set of neutrals. Look at that beauty. And then you've got this nice little patterned, and then this nice dot. That's a pretty set. Here we go. Stash Builder bundle. Again, the pieces could be a fat quarter, could be a quarter yard, or could be a third yard, or somewhere in between. You get $1 a piece start. And Duck Lane Cottage. Thank you for your first purchase.
Duck Lane Cottage.
Nice little bundle there. If you love it, grab it. I would love
Thanks, Duck Lane.
for some more bids on these bundles. These are really nice fabrics, you guys. All quilt shop quality, nice stuff. Here's a nice one. You get this floral, this little design, this little crackle. Here we go. That's running. Nice little set. And a Rainy is in for that one. Congrats. Okay, let's see.
Thank you, Rainy.
Anyone want a woven set? I showed this one. I sneak peeked this one earlier. It's gorgeous. Anyone want this set of wovens? It looks to me like they're all fat quarters. That one's running if someone wants it. Beautiful wovens. Look at that red pinstripe, this gorgeous purple red, and that one is neat with the texture. Gorgeous wovens. Stephanie is taking
Bro.
that. Thank you.
Thanks, Steph.
Let's see. Do I have any other woven ones? Bundles. I think I did all. Oh, I do have some more woven bundles up here. This is a nice set. Look at these beautiful neutral wovens. These are gorgeous. Here we go. Stash Builder bundle wovens. Look at those pretty neutrals with all that texture. These are gorgeous. Taupey beige colors. Those are going to Susan Barr. Thank you, Susan. And here's a like that one. This is a nice one. This has this kind of neat shirting look. That's actually a raised pattern. Then you get this little micro check woven, and then this kind of slubby weave piece. All right, these go to Susan Barr.
Like Susan?
All right, so another woven bundle. That's right. Nice pieces.
Just open it and drain it.
Yeah.
Susan
Susan
is
Barr
taking that set
takes
as
that.
well. Everything on this shelf is like homespun woven. This shelf's batik. And then I've got a little bit of Civil War prints if anyone wants to see some of those. Here's another woven bundle. This
Welcome
piece
in,
is that
Elizabeth.
flannelly brushed feel. And then
Wool.
that one's kind of that way too. And that one's a really cool slubby one.
KT runs with scissors with like wool.
You'd like some more wool? Okay. Stash Builder bundle, 3 pieces of wovens that are either a fat quarter yard, or third of yard, smaller pieces in a bundle. Wovens.
Duck
That's
Lane.
going to Duck Lane.
Thank you, Duck Lane.
I have left in wool a couple of large bags and then one of Bert's special tube bags. So this is a large felted wool. So larger pieces, the bag weighs 8 to 11 ounces. Let me get that running. All right, that's running. So 8 to 11 ounces, large wool pieces, felted wool. Duck Lane is
takes
taking
that.
that. Here's one more large bag.
We not well. Do you have a color, specific color you're looking for?
There's a green. So all of that. So this is a large bag.
Blue, red, and green.
Yeah, we don't have a lot
I'll have to go
of
look and
those
see.
colors left. She had everything by color, and we've kind of just been selling it in sets. And we might have some more of that another day, but this is what we have today.
Rainy D. I'll check one thing and see.
We might have a big piece of red, but we
Right.
can sell just the one piece
Yeah.
by itself.
I'll check.
All right, so that bag is going to Rainy. And then I just have one bag left, and these are the mini size pieces. So it's just little pieces of felted wool. And this one says it is 10.6 ounces. How full is this bag? Somehow you squeeze back into your wedding gown full. That's how full this one is. Bert wrote little funny sayings on these because he's weird. All right, so this one weighs 10.6 ounces. And it's mini scraps of felted wool. And I was running these at $5 starts. It's a lot of scraps of felted wool in there, you can see. Lots of scraps of felted wool. And Duck Lane is taking that. Thank you, Duck Lane. And that's what I have for wool tonight.
There's nothing like.
And Bert says there's no big pieces of any of those colors right now. We're going to go pick some more up next week. So we might have some more next time we do this show. So just make sure you have all of our shows bookmarked. because I'll pick up what's left probably of the felted wool. All right. Let's see, what do we have left? I have 2 quilt kits left that didn't sell, and this is one of them. It's listed. If anyone's interested in this one, I'll pin it. It's called Running Scared. It's a Thanksgiving quilt that measures 44 1/4 by 44 1/4. The kit has enough fabric for the entire full quilt plus the backing, plus probably another quilt top or 2. Because I estimated there's about 16 yards of fabric in here. And you actually get 2 of the patterns, because there was one that she kind of wrote all over, and then here's another one. So you get 2 of that pattern. You also get the Moda turnover, which is the pre-cut triangles. It says there are 80 pre-cut triangles in here. And then you get a 5-inch charm pack that goes with the line. And this line is Gobble Gobble by Sandy Gervais for Moda. So it's a really cute, autumn tone. Here's what she had in there for the backing. There's a ton of fabric in here. So about 16 plus yards. If someone wants this kit, I am running it right now. Maybe. All right, that's running. If someone wants this kit.
We were running
So all
through
of
the
that.
night, playing
It's a
in
good
the
deal.
shadows.
All right, so we'll have that another day.
Girl, it was so
The rest of the kits are sold out except for this one, which is a Crabapple Hill.
We were running.
It has the printed colored blocks that are on the, I'll show you. So it has these blocks printed and colored, but not embroidered yet. And that's it. And then the pattern, but none of the other fabrics. So it's just a set of the, printed blocks ready to be embroidered. So she printed them and colored them all. And it's called Salem Quilt Guild Quilt Campout. It's pretty hilarious. The print, the little designs on here. It's witches that are quilters at their little camp out. And it shows them on their sewing machines and in their campers, and it's pretty darn cute. If you remember the Crabapple Hill stuff, it's adorable. So if someone wants that kit, it makes 71 1/2 by 74 1/2 finished, but you just get, with this kit, you're just getting the printed blocks and then the patterns.
Maybe.
So that's what's
You can eat
here.
if you want.
She did all that tracing and coloring, so that was a lot of work. So if someone wants this, it's running. So Crabapple Hill, Salem Witch, Quilt Guild, and all those colored blocks. 12
Welcome
of them.
in, Miss Nan. Welcome in, M.
All right,
welcome
no
in,
takers
Shauna.
on that.
Welcome in.
And those are the 2
Balls.
kits that I have left. All the other kits have sold. And let's see. Let's run another buyer giveaway
Belson is
real
in
quick.
the house.
And then we'll take last requests. I do have mystery fat quarters running in the Buy It Now on Flash for $1.50. So if you want to add any mystery fat quarters to your order, I'll just try and pick you some. It could be batik, it could be Civil War, it could be regular cotton, it could be a woven, so it could be anything. It'll just be a fat quarter. So if you want to add any of those to your order, that is running. I do have the fabrics that are in the buy it now. If there's anything in the buy it now that you want me to flash sale,
Thanks, Duckling.
well, actually, I'll just turn them on in case anyone wants to add any of these. So just take a peek, and if you want me to show them to you in person, I can run them, or I can show you while they're running. So I'm running the flash sales and all the yardage that is in the buy it now. So just take a peek and see if you want any of those. There's some good deals in there. Some of them are half yards, some are yards. And those are all running. Oh, and I've also got a mystery half yard in there. Pre-cut half yard mystery. Again, it could be whatever. So if you want a pre-cut half yard mystery, that's running. All right, running a giveaway. Buyer giveaway. Everyone get in again. And I've got this fat quarter. I've got these little batting samples, or I have, let's see, what else do I have that's nice in here? How about some Gold Eye Milliners 3 Nights needles, 16 of them needles. And I'll give you also the little wax, the needle wax that's thread conditioner, needle wax your thread. A little pack of that. All right, so everyone
Thanks,
get in
Duckling.
that giveaway that made a purchase, and we'll give you a nice gift. So we've got 5 people in. Any more buyers that want to get into that buyer giveaway before I draw it? Fat quarter, batting samples, or needles and thread conditioner. All right, drawing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thanks everyone for being here. And Susan Barr gets to pick fat quarter, batting samples. They're nice little like mug rug size or little mini quilt size, or the needles and thread conditioner. Which would you like?
The batting.
The batting, you got it. All right, you guys.
Congrats.
Any last requests before we go? We'll go find someone to raid. Thank you so much for spending some of your evening with us. I know this is a later time than we are normally on, so appreciate everyone for being here. And let's go find someone to raid.
Thank you, everybody. Love you.
Let's see, who can we raid into? Let's go raid into Kathy Fred is doing a late night pop-up show. She's adorable. And so we'll go raid her. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here with us. Let's see, Kathy. Here we go. Have a great night, everybody.